So here I have the Salange Smart Mini Projector. This shows a 1080p. It's also got Wi-Fi 6 capabilities and Bluetooth of 5.4. It's a great little projector, and I've been really impressed with it. I'm going to go ahead and show you all the ins and outs of it, all the features here. I'm also going to project it on my screen here in just a minute, so you can see that in some of the settings inside there. But real quick, right here is your auto adjust. One of the coolest things about this that I like is that it has an auto keystone. So if you are at an angle like this or flat and then you come up at an angle, a lot of times what that does is it distorts the picture. And so I'm going to show you how that auto adjusts, so you don't have to fine tune it with dials and everything else. It just automatically does it, which is really cool. Also on the back here, on the left right here, you got a power button, a USB connector. You also have headphones right there and an HDMI cable. So you can also cast different videos and things off your phone onto here as well, which makes it really nice. But the coolest thing about this that I really like is that it comes with a set of apps already installed, which makes it really quick and easy. It also comes with this really nice remote. Has Netflix, YouTube, Disney Plus, and Prime Video already programmed in there. And so, you can, has voice activated capabilities, and you can really do everything from the remote here. So I'm going to go ahead and power this on. I'm going to show you something here. So right now, I'm going to turn off the light in a minute. You can see that it's not fully lined up because of the angle. And so the auto keystone is going to kick in here in a minute. You'll see it adjust, which is really nice and cool because then you're not having to mess with it. So probably about 3 or 4 seconds, it should pull up. Yep, you can see now that the screen adjusted, so it's nice and square. And based off of the angle that this is projecting at, it's definitely set up and ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the light here so you can just kind of see the quality. Really crisp, really clean. I've been really impressed with it. So let me come over here. Maybe I can show you all the features. So at the bottom here, you got Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video, Disney, Tubi, HBO Max, Hulu. You also have the Play Store. You have a section where you can pull up your own files. Blacknet, TV casting, which is cool. You can actually download an app and use that so that you can basically cast onto the screen through your phone, make it really quick and easy. And then this is kind of cool. This is right here. Can't really get over there because I'll walk in front of the projector, but that one's Well TV Plus. And what's cool about that is it just has free television, things like that. So you got that built in here as well. When I set this up, it was really quick. It took me maybe 5 minutes out of the box, plugged in, select English, downloads everything that you need, and basically connect your Wi-Fi and you're good to go. So kind of some of the cool features that I really like about this. If you come over here, you can basically have voice input or enter keywords. This is just your history. This is an HDMI source, so you can play straight from that. You also have your settings, and then just, some of the weather and everything else. So basically, I'm going to come in here so you can see some of the settings. The ones that I really like is you got Bluetooth capability. So if you do want to pair this with some speakers, get a better sound quality throughout, you can do that. The actual speaker on this is pretty robust. I was pretty impressed with it, honestly. And so let me go ahead and come in here. I'm going to go into the settings, just show you some of the features here. So the biggest one that I really like in here, there's a lot of the standard stuff, but the best one that I saw, well, there's two. Let me show you this one. This is kind of cool. This has eye protection mode. If you click this on, it goes more into a yellow lighting, so less harsh on your eyes if you are sensitive to light, or if it's nighttime and you want to kind of wind down, take off some of the blue light, you can do that. You can also unclick it, get the regular picture back. You got your sounds, so you can obviously hook up different speakers, things like that. Now the lens is really cool. The keystone correction is one of my favorites. I have that set to on. That's where it auto corrects the actual dimensions of the projector, so you don't have to mess with any settings. But the digital zoom's really cool. So right now it's at 100%. If you hit left, I know it's hard to see, but I'm trying to give you a good picture. If you hit left, it's gonna zoom that down. So I'm gonna go down to 50%. So the actual size of the picture has shrunk. So if you're playing it on a smaller screen or anything like that, you can do that. Also, if you hit it all the way up to 100%, you can see it goes out a lot. So as a whole, I've been really impressed with this. I'm not gonna play anything off of any of the apps just because of copyright issues and stuff like that. But really cool, really quick and easy to set up. I've been really impressed with it. And so, you know, the nice thing is too, you can mount this a lot of different ways, and it has a nice rotation on it. So let me just finish with this. Let me turn on the light. So right here, you can see that you can obviously swivel this every direction that you can think of. There's also settings in the actual software, so you can have it upside down and it'll look normal, so you can mount it upside down on a wall or anything like that. And ceiling, you can basically utilize it that way and have it project the right way. So as a whole, I've been really impressed with this, especially for the price. I think this is a game changer. If you're looking for a really good projector, I'd highly recommend. And they sent this to me to try out, and I've been really impressed with it.